Alright folks, today is going to be a ride video, and I'm thinking a race video. So here's what we're riding. We saw the video, or maybe you didn't, of how we built this one up a little bit. This is a brand new buggy. I say brand new. It's probably, how many miles do you think it has on it?
20, I guess.
20 miles on this thing. We already put the big tires on it. This is a XRX Trailmaster 300. It's got a little bit lower gear, but bigger tires. It's got the red contra spring on it, we put on, and we put the lighter Dr. Pulley roller weights on it from JD Custom Buggies. Okay, and little customization here. I think looks pretty rad, man. I like that. And of course, you saw videos on this one, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you should scroll down and find it. But there it is. That's my 250 converted from a 150. So it's got a CN250 motor in it. So I'm going to show videos of us riding a little bit. I'm going to try to make it kind of as exciting as I can. Cut out what doesn't look so cool. Well, what do you guys think if we race them? So here we have a 300. Now the horsepower rating of that, depending on what website you look at, is like 17 to 17 and a half. It's obviously a larger vehicle, so it's going to be a little heavier. Okay.
So is the driver.
Well, I don't know. I've been eating them Christmas cookies more than I should, so I don't think it's that far off. This one is a CN250. Depending on the website you look at, it's like a half a horsepower less. So you're looking at like 16 and a half to 17 horsepower. The torque is about a half a pound to 1 pound less on a CN250, which is the red buggy, versus the blue buggy. I will tell you, when I put the CN250 on the red buggy, it wasn't a lot faster than the 150 that I had on there. It's not a lot faster. It's really not. It seems to have a lot more torque. So it should be a very interesting race. But right now, we're just going to have some fun. We're going to do some riding. In my area, there's a lot of swamp going on. So, yeah, we're going to go for a ride now. And Arlo, yeah, he's going to stay here. Hey, Arlo. Why we have such large tires on our little buggies. That's how it is around here. Good job. I think we'll try this one. We're going to race between a 300 and a 250. And if 300 takes it, we should mention the 300 is fuel injected. And probably about a 20-year newer motor.
black one slowed down a little bit at the end. He was really doing better.
Okay, so a little recap of how it went today. Pat's 300 Trailmaster had some issues with the clutch. Didn't notice it for much of the day until we started doing some hill climbs and on some soft sand, and it made some kind of a noise. It sounded like the belt. So we tried some things and we were unable to fix it. So I believe he's going to be ordering a different clutch. So that did affect the racing later on. That buggy probably is a little bit faster than what you saw in those videos of the racing. The black buggy was my neighbor. He also has a 250, same motor as this, but it is a bigger cart. And that thing has really been a blessing to my neighbor. He's able to pick his kids up from the bus stop with that. He's really enjoyed that buggy a lot. That thing just keeps going and going. He was able to come out and race with us, which was a lot of fun. We really appreciate that. And he shot some of the races for us. We appreciate that. And this buggy right here, man, I'll tell you what, it's had some issues. We've had to replace the water pump seals and the water pump about 4 times. A lot of it is just, I didn't know what I was doing when I first installed it, and then I bought some inferior parts. But anyway, I think we got it right now, praise God. And it's running great, it's running quick. It seems like the more I run it, the quicker it gets. So, but it's performing well when it does the hill climbs, when it goes up the hills, it just continues to accelerate. Unlike a GY6 that seems to have about the same speed as these, but when you go up hills or you put a lot of strain on them, they don't have quite the torque that these 250s and the 300 has. So really appreciate that. But talking about going through a lot, that brings us to today's verse. Today's verse is Isaiah 40, verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Do you ever get tired in life with all the problems you have, or the things that are going on, and you just get exhausted? Well, let me tell you, the relationship I'm telling you about with this great God that we serve has so many benefits. And in this verse, it says that those who hope is in the Lord will have more strength, will be able to do more, and He'll give you everything you need to do His will and His purpose. So, really want to encourage you to have a relationship with the God of the universe. It's so awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell. Thanks a lot for tuning in.